What's going on? Thanks for checking in. Typically on this channel, we're always talking about gaining size, throwing on muscle, throwing on strength. But today, hey, we're gonna cater to those guys that are looking to lose a little bit of weight, lose a little bit of fat here before springtime. So if you wanna lose weight, lose fat, all while building strength, building power, building your baseball or softball performance, this is a video you're not gonna wanna miss. Make sure you stay tuned, check this one out. All right, before we dive in, yes, it is possible to lose weight and gain strength, gain muscle at the same time, but it does take a little bit of a process. So today, I'm gonna show you 3 simple steps that you can apply right now to make sure you lose weight before this spring season, all while maintaining that strength, that speed, that power. So let's get started with step number 1. You wanna lose weight the right way, do it for the long term. A major mistake that athletes make is losing weight way too fast. And I'm here to tell you that kills your athleticism and makes it impossible to throw on muscle and build strength. You may have seen this, or heck, I may be talking right to you. I know I have done that. Athlete looking to go from 220 to 200, they try to do it all at once. They try to get it done all in a week by doing these fad different diets. Maybe they do the hip ketogenic diet, the carnivore diet, cut out all carbohydrates. Heck, we've had guys in here just simply try to fast to get it done to shed that excess weight. And yeah, it may work. You may drop, 15, 20 pounds in a couple weeks. But as soon as they return or you return to your normal eating habits, you're gonna throw that weight back on way faster than you lost it. And for the most part, you're actually gonna gain more fat than you lost. And then begins that yo-yo effect. That's because your metabolism adapts like muscle. When you lose weight too drastically, your basal metabolic rate, or BMR, which is the number of calories your body needs just to survive, plummets. If you starve yourself, your metabolism slows down to conserve energy and it holds on to that fat for survival. So extreme dieting like this is gonna throw your BMR all out of whack, making it extremely easy to regain weight once you resume your normal eating patterns. So to avoid this, it's recommended that athletes only aim to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week of body fat. This approach is gonna ensure that once you hit that targeted weight, that's gonna be your new baseline, and you can maintain that weight a lot easier, without doing anything crazy or anything drastic. So for example, hey, if you're at that 220 mark, you wanna be 200 by springtime. That's 20 weeks right there. So dedicate yourself, slowly start restricting your calories to try to lose 1, 2 at the most per week of fat. So give yourself that 20 weeks. That's gonna be a very sustainable method for you, and you're gonna keep that weight off. Like I said, that 200 is gonna be your new baseline. If you go 220 to 200 in a week, 220 is still your baseline, it ain't 200. If you slow and gradually plan it out, over a 20-week period, that 200 is gonna be your baseline. You can go back to eating normally, obviously, watching what you're eating, but that 200 base. All right, step number 2. Program design. You wanna make sure you're still training like an explosive baseball player, an explosive softball player. The worst thing you could possibly do is completely overhaul your training to all aerobic activity, all cardio, all HIIT training, trying to shed weight like a bodybuilder would do, before a bodybuilding competition. And the main reason being is you do not want what we call type 2 fast twitch fibers to shift to type 1 slow twitch fibers. Listen, we spend all this time in a weight room doing our strength, doing our speed, doing all our explosive power. You're really dedicated. If you've been on the app, we've been ripping it all off season. So we've been getting all that power that's gonna transfer to the diamond. And think about how hard that was. Think about how hard it is to make gains in power. Think about how hard it is to switch your slow twitch fibers over to fast twitch fibers. And I'm here to tell you it's a whole lot easier to switch those type 2 fibers back to type 1 than it is to switch those type 1 to type 2. And you can do so without even knowing, just simply adding more cardio, adding more conditioning, just a program trying to lose weight. We do not want to do that. We want the diet to take care of all the work while maintaining, our pretty strenuous, strength, speed, and power program for baseball and softball performance. Don't switch up your training too much. Let the weight come off as a byproduct to your diet. And if you're not losing, your 1 to 2 pound per week of body weight, just start to restrict your calories a little bit and a little bit more. So number 2 was that program design. If you need a good structured program and you're lost on, what exercises to do, what kind of program to do for baseball and softball performance that's following along with what I'm saying, go ahead, click the link in the description. We have our SummersMethod Plus app. Shows you everything you need to be doing in the weight room for baseball and softball performance. There's year-round training, for youth players, high school players, college players. You can get that free trial in the description below. So number 3, we're piggybacking off of number 2, the program design. Number 3 is what do we really need to prioritize in the program, and that is relative strength. Relative strength is how strong you are relative to your body weight. And this is very simple to track in a program. Are you getting stronger in the lifts that you're progressively overloading, and are you losing weight? Simple as that. So if you're losing that body weight and your strength numbers are going up, you're building relative strength and you're on the right track. And let me tell you, at our facility here, we use force plates to track this with all our athletes. And building relative strength has been a game changer for all those force plate numbers. Reactive strength, explosive power, everything. So if you're lifting more weight and producing more force into the ground, as that body weight's dropping down, you're gonna see an instant impact to your on-field performance. You're gonna start moving laterally a little bit different. You're gonna start getting better jumps in the outfield, the infield. Maybe you're swiping more bags. Everything, all parts of your game are gonna get better just by trimming body fat and increasing that relative strength. It truly is a cheat code for athletic performance. And remember, if you're lost, you need to get stronger, go ahead, click that link in the description, join that SummersMethod Plus app. Let's sum it up. Step 1, make sure you're losing the weight the right way. Look for the long term, don't be looking for a quick fix. Good news is, hey, if you're watching this video, it's fall ball time, right? It's the fall off season. You have plenty of time to get down until the spring season. So do it the right way, do it slow, start restricting your calories just a tad, just to lose that 1 to 2 pounds a week. Number 2, keep that training dialed in on that explosive power, like an explosive power athlete, maintaining that fast twitch type 2 fiber quickness. We don't want those type 2s switching into type 1. So let that weight loss journey be a byproduct of those restricted calories in that diet. Don't overhaul or switch up your training too much. And then number 3, piggybacked off that program design, one thing you really need to dial in on, and that's bringing up your relative strength. And you can do so by progressively overloading, certain exercises. If you want to know those certain exercises that, get our guys to the next level in here, again, click that link in the description. You can start your free trial to our world famous now SummersMethod Plus app. And always remember, pumping out weekly content on this channel, so do us a favor and subscribe for us. Appreciate you. Catch you next week. Game rewards the grind. It knows how much you've invested.